Yeah, so it's just another more debt, more debt, more debt. I mean, what you're doing is you're making people perpetual slaves to big banks. That's who likes this, because they can screw you over on the interest and just run it up for even longer. So I don't think this is a good thing. The other thing here that he's offering is a $2,000 check from Tariff revenue. Now, here's the problem with this. They're saying that anyone making less than $100,000 a year is going to get $2,000 in the form of a check or a tax credit, which is basically the same thing, as proceeds from the tariffs. Here's the problem. The tariffs are on pace to generate about $300 to $350 billion in revenue by the end of the first year. In order to give everyone a $2,000 tariff check that makes under $100,000 a year in this country that's an adult, you'd need about $500. So where does the rest of that money come from? We go right back to the COVID problem, where we're just printing off money because it makes people feel good in the short term, but in the long term, it jacks all the prices up. Now, Mia, had you known, when they say, how much were the stimulus checks? Like $3,500 total? I don't even remember. It was so long ago. Had you known, Mia, a couple of years ago, when they were sending those stimulus checks out, that a thing of Folgers coffee was going to go from $3.99 to $12, would you have wanted those stimulus checks? Had you known that all the prices were going to skyrocket as a result of that legislation, that stuff was going to be 4 or 5 times more than it was initially worth in a short period of time, would you have wanted that? You're going to tell me yes.
Well, I used it to pay off my car, so...
Yeah.
I'm not the best person to ask.
No, and I'm not saying people didn't use it for legitimate purposes. But I'm just saying, in the long run, we all lost money on those stimulus checks. We all did, in the long run. Yeah, no, if you paid your car off with it or what, that's great. You know, I'm glad that you were able to use it for something. But in the long run, it's going to hurt you. This is the same thing. We have not learned. Do you want my honest opinion what this is here? What these $2,000 tariff dividend checks are? My honest opinion, the Supreme Court is set to review whether or not Trump can initiate these tariffs without going through Congress. What this looks like to me, because who doesn't like free money, is Trump trying to put public pressure on the Supreme Court to uphold his ability to enact these tariffs without going through Congress with these $2,000 checks. He pitches the idea of a $2,000 check. Now, all of a sudden, people that really didn't have a rooting interest either way in these tariffs are paying closer attention to it. All of a sudden, the Supreme Court becomes the bad guys that took away your $2,000 check. That's what this seems like to me. I will be very, very surprised if we get a $2,000 check, or if we get a $2 check from tariff dividends. What I think we need to do with this money is pay off the damn debt. Pay it toward the debt. The national debt's what, like $40 trillion? Pay it. Great. We made all this money from the tariffs, whether you agree with it or not, we did. Pay off the debt. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.